World Builders. What is it about and why is it important?
Brilliant book by Bruno Massais, former minister, philosopher. The countries that can dominate the new technologies of AI can literally rewrite the rules of international relations and go almost into God mode. And that's why they can become actual world builders rather than just following the rules set by others. There's not many countries that will be able to do that. He looks a lot at the race between the United States and China, and he looks at the future of geopolitics in the world of AI.
The AI Con. What is it about and why is it important?
Yeah, the AI Con by Emily Bender and Alex Hanna. Emily Bender, former Google whistleblower on AI. She argues that AI effectively is just mimicking humans. It's not real artificial intelligence, and it's also reinforcing inequality and ethnic racial discrimination as well. And effectively the entire talk around superintelligence is a con, so hence the AI Con.
Empire of AI. What is it about and why is it important?
Empire of AI, inside the reckless race for total domination. Courageous book by Karen Howe. She tells the inside story of OpenAI and Sam Altman and how OpenAI started off being about AI safety and stopping the superintelligence from taking over to becoming a vast machine for making money. She's coined this term imperial AI and argues that the AI is basically based on extracting people's intellectual property on a massive scale and natural resources, and is essentially exploitative.
Techno-Feudalism. What is it about and why is it important?
Techno-Feudalism by Yanis Varoufakis. He argues that we've gone beyond capitalism to a new system where a handful of powerful tech barons control so much real estate that everybody else essentially has to pay them rent, hence techno-feudalism. He argues that it's a consequence of the expansion of credit and fictitious capital after the financial crash, and he argues that fundamentally it's undermining democracy.
Superbloom. What is it about and why is it important?
Superbloom by Nicholas Carr. He's looking at media technologies and how social media undermines people's attention spans and ultimately democracy by fragmenting people's understanding and ability to concentrate. He talks a lot about the introduction of the newsfeed and how the algorithm essentially controls what people sees, and the changes in how we take in information essentially through a single feed through a mobile phone. The consequences are quite worrying.
Atlas of AI. What is it about and why is it important?
Kate Crawford in Atlas of AI tries to describe the reality around the AI model by looking at things like the huge expansion in data centers that underlie the AI and the extractive model that's based on in terms of huge use of energy, resources, natural resources, and water as well, and also looks at how AI is built on technologies such as facial recognition and surveillance, and as a result has created technologies or uses which are quite undemocratic and often reinforce racial stereotypes and economic inequalities.
More Everything Forever. What's it about and why is it important?
More Everything Forever, AI overlords, space empires, and Silicon Valley's crusade to control the fate of humanity. Adam Becker argues that essentially we're in the throes of a cult formed by the tech barons, which he calls the technological savior complex. Essentially, if we don't go to Mars, if we don't build superintelligence, we're going to stagnate or even become extinct. And that's the narrative which the tech barons use to control our view of reality and to keep us focused on these very long-term scenarios rather than actually working to resolve the problems that we face in the here and now.
The End of Reality. What's it about and why is it important?
Jonathan Taplin looks at how 4 billionaires have created powerful ideas that we're trapped within, and those are the metaverse, cryptocurrency, transhumanism, and travel to Mars. He argues that by using those ideas, the tech billionaires are essentially attacking the very idea of reality itself and making us live within a fantasy world, which is based on their false narratives, and which are basically about them taking more power and making more money.
If anyone builds it, everyone dies. What's it about and why is it important?
The godfather of AI doomers, Elisa Yudkowsky and Nate Suarez, sketch out a scenario where the unaligned AI will kill us all. We will lose a war against the AI, and the AI, because it essentially can never be aligned and will have its own alien aims and desires, will lead to the end of humanity if we don't stop it right now. Yudkowsky argues for an immediate moratorium on all AI research, and in fact that any nation that refuses to take part in such a moratorium should be threatened by nuclear warfare by the rest of the world. It's a powerful argument to immediately stop working on AI until we can figure out how we could control it.